Hey friends, welcome back. In one of my videos, I've mentioned that I don't scroll on social media because I don't like notifications, random content, and all the overall way how all the social media platforms work. However, there is some genuinely good content out there on social media and the web in general, so today I would like to show you my secret method for reading everything online and following my favorite creators without the stress and fear of missing out. So that secret is called RSS. And it's not quite a secret because it's been around for like 20 or 30 years, but somehow whenever I tell anybody about it, they either think it's something too geeky, or they say they never heard about it, especially people younger than me. And just for the record, I'm 37. So what is RSS? Well, RSS stands for Real Simple Syndication and basically just an open format on the web. The greatest thing about RSS is this is not a particular platform, it's not an app, it's not a service, it's just an open, independent format. Maybe you can think about it as email, that you can use email with different email providers like Gmail, iCloud or others, and everyone can send emails to each other using different platforms, but basically email is just a thing on the web. Or maybe you can think about it as websites, that you can access websites through different browsers like Safari or Chrome or Arc or different browsers, and it's just a thing on the web. So the same thing with RSS. To get started with RSS, you need a special RSS app called Reader, just like we use browsers to access the websites, so the same thing that we need a special RSS app to access the RSS content. One of the popular RSS services is called Feedly. I believe it is free and it's loved by many, so you might consider using that one. Another popular RSS option is Feedbin. It's a pretty nice looking service, although as far as I know it works on a subscription model. And of course there are plenty of other services you can Google, things like best RSS apps or something like that. And if you want my recommendation, I use a service called Reader, spells with double E. So this is the website of this Reader app, and they recently launched a new version of this app, but the one I'm using is now called Reader Classic, and it's the thing that I've been using for the past 10 years or so. And just for the record, I have no affiliation with this service or any services that I mentioned in this video, this is just my pure recommendation. And now let me give you a quick demo and show you how all of that could look in action. So let me jump into my Reader app. So this is a Reader installed on my computer, and I have collapsed all of my feeds into this list just to show you how the brand new experience would look like. And let's say you would like to stay informed about the latest news. I personally don't read any news, but I know that many people do. So let me just head over to, maybe BBC website. This is the latest news, and maybe just scroll to the sports section or something like that. Again, I'm not into sports, I'm not into news, but I know that many people are. So now all I have to do is just copy the URL of this page, which I'm gonna do using the shortcut. I'm heading back to my RSS reader, pressing the command N to add the news source feed, pasting this site URL, click search, and as you can see, this RSS reader found the RSS feed, because that's how it's called in this language, and let's add it to a new folder that I'm gonna type in called demo, subscribe, and now I have this demo folder with the BBC Sports latest news. And of course you can click on any of those articles to read it, and you see by default it shows only the heading, but you can press the G shortcut in this case to show the entire article. And just for the sake of this demo, let's subscribe to another news feed, maybe something related to your hobby or interest or whatever that might be. So I'm just heading back to my browser, and maybe I'll open, DJ Tech Tools. It's a great website and resource for everything related to DJing. So I'm just gonna copy the URL of this page, head back to my RSS reader, press Command N, paste the URL, click search, and as you can see in this case there are several news feeds, and for example for comments this is probably not what you're looking for, so I'm just gonna click on this one and again add to folder, demo folder, subscribe, and now I have the second source of my sort of content from the DJ Tech Tools. And of course you can easily read any of these articles just by pressing on the title and then pressing the G shortcut to load the entire article. And just notice how nice and clean it is. There are no banners, no other distractions, and maybe just for the sake of comparison, let me open the same article on the website itself. To do so, I'm gonna press the B shortcut, which opens it up in browser. So this is how it looks like on this website originally, and as you can see there are some banners on the right, and there are some social media buttons over there. There is some other distractions, and nothing wrong with that, but I personally just much more prefer the slick and clean experience of reading these article in the RSS app which shows only the content itself. Now, for the sake of demo, let's subscribe to a few more sources, and maybe this time let's go to a page of Jason Fried, who is one of my heroes. If you don't know, he's a founder of the company called 37 Signals, the makers of Basecamp, Hey, and other products, and that's his Twitter, and luckily he has a blog at world.hey.com/Jason. I'm going to open that page, and again all I have to do is just copy the URL of this page, so I'm going to do by pressing the shortcut, then head back to my RSS application, press Command N, paste the URL, click search, the RSS feed found, click add to folder, demo, subscribe, and here is the latest content from Jason. As you can see, there is only one latest post, however I can switch between starred post, unread, and all, so I'm going to click all and to see his latest post even published before that. And maybe for the last example, let's head over to my own website and head over to the blog section, and again just copy the URL, head back to the RSS application, press Command N, paste in the URL, click search, click on the RSS feed, add to folder, demo, subscribe, and these are the latest posts from my blog as well. Now, if we look under the hood, so to speak, of this RSS mechanism, RSS feeds that I just subscribed in my RSS application are basically just regularly updated files that some websites generate automatically whenever a new piece of content comes out. So even if you never heard about RSS, there is already a technology in place on the web that allows you to subscribe to so many websites and blogs using this method. Now, the bad news is that some social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and some others, they on purposely not allow you to read content through RSS, and you can probably see why. Because when you read on the RSS, just like I have over there, you see it's a very nice and clean way of getting content itself without any clutter or other information, and that's obviously not what they want. All the social media platforms, they want you to log into their ecosystems, they want you to see all those notifications and random posts, and ultimately they want you to spend as much time as possible into their platforms so they could sell more ads. That's how their business model works, so it kind of makes sense from their perspective. And by the way, I believe YouTube is an exception to that, so let me try head to my channel, and again just copy the URL, head back to the reader application, press Command N, search, there is an RSS feed, so I'm gonna click that, add to folder, demo, subscribe, and yep, and there you have it. There are some videos from my channel. And yeah, that's just another reason why I love YouTube among all other platforms, so that could be another convenient way of following your favorite channels or creators. And if I'll try to do the same with, let's say, Instagram, let me try to do that. So this is my page, I'm just gonna copy the URL, head back to the reader application, try to search, and as you can see, it's gonna say, yep, enable subscribe, because there is no RSS feed, because as I said, social media platforms, they don't want us to read it like that. And I can already hear you asking, but hey, what if all my favorite channels and creators, they don't have a standalone blogs like you, for example, or Jason? So this is why I'm following them on social media, and so what am I supposed to do in that case? And well, there is a good news, because there is some workaround using third-party services. One of such services called RSS.app. And again, I have no affiliation with the service whatsoever, I'm not even using this currently, although I used it in the past. And if I hover over the RSS feed menu over there, as you can see, it can turn pretty much any social media in the RSS feed. So let's try with the Instagram example. I'm gonna paste my page URL over there, click generate, and as you can see, it now generated the RSS feed out of my Instagram page, and I have got this new URL that I can copy and head back to my RSS application. Press Command N as normal. As you can see, I'm pasting this new URL instead of my Instagram page. Press search, and yep, RSS feed found. Add to folder, demo, subscribe, and that is my Instagram's page post that I'm now reading through the RSS application. How good is that? Now, just to give you a quick heads up, that service RSS.app is a paid service, I believe on £9 subscriptions a month, but that is totally worth it in my opinion. And so just like so, by adding more feeds to your RSS application, you basically creating and curating your own content feed across the whole web. And that could be news, that could be some websites, that could be some personal blogs, that could be pages from social media, and that could be even YouTube channels. Again, you can subscribe to pretty much anything. And what I like about this method the most is that it puts me in control and eliminates all fear of missing out. And when I'm not opening the app, let's say for a week or even a month, all those posts are still there waiting for me. I can mark any post as read or unread, I can star it, I can organize things by folders, and I'm in full control. There is no randomness, there are no random posts that some algorithms want to show me just for the sake of engagement. There's no clutter, no banners, no notifications, and that's what I absolutely love about it. So that is my stress-free secret methods for reading and following anything on the web. But that is only one of the many productivity tools that I use every day. If you're curious what other tools I'm using to stay productive, watch this video where I dive into my 10 favorite applications. And well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.